Anudura. Our time is short. Anudura. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. My path is clear. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course. Where shall I strike? Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short. My path is clear. I'll make short work of them. Victory is at hand. Victory is at hand. At once. Anudura. My strength is yours. Where shall I strike? Anudura. Bear arms. In Nordrasil's name. Of course. My strength is yours. Anudura. My path is clear. Anudura. I'll make short. Of course. At once. Our time is short. My strength is yours. Victory is at hand. Bear arms. Of course. My path is clear. Of course. At once. Of course.
Greetings, friend.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Anudura. Of course. My strength is yours.
Let the
I'm
killing
awake.
begin.
I'm awake. Anudura. My path is clear.
Who do you want to
My
kill?
strength is yours.
Washiwa.
Where shall I strike?
First blood. Let the killing begin. Let the
I'm
killing
awake.
begin.
I'm
Let
awake.
the killing
Washiwa.
begin. Dewa Niwanga.
Where shall I strike? I'm awake.
Do you
I'm
want
awake.
axe?
My strength is yours.
Who do you want to kill?
Where shall I strike?
Our allies' hero has fallen.
I'm awake. I'm awake. My strength is yours. Of course. My path is clear. At once. Victory is at hand. Where shall I strike? Anudura. At once. My path is clear. Of course. Our time is short. In Nordrasil's name. Bear arms. My strength is yours. At once. My path is clear. Our time is short. I'll make short work of it. Victory is at hand. Of course. Bear arms. My path is clear. Of course. At once. Victory is at hand. Where shall I strike? Of course. I'll make short work. Victory is at hand. My path is clear. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. At once.
You want axe?
Where shall I strike? My strength is yours.
Who do you want to kill?
Our time is short. My path is clear. Anudura. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. At once. Of course. Anudura. At once. Where shall I strike? Bear arms. Of course. I'm awake. I'm awake. Anudura, of course. I'll make short work of that. Tear on. My strength is yours. Our time is short. Anudura, where shall I strike?
Our forces are under attack.
My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. I'll make short work of them.
Our forces are under attack.
Yours. Victory is at hand. My path is clear. At once. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. My path is clear. Anudura. My strength is yours. My path is clear. Bear arms. In Nordrasil's name. I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short. My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short. At once.
Let the killing begin. Let the killing begin. You want axe? I'd love.
Where shall I strike? Anudura. Of course. I'll make short
Insufficient man.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Bear arms. Anudura. Where shall I strike?
Who'd you want to kill?
Welcome to our
I'm
village.
awake. I'm awake.
Let the killing begin. I do
Where
it.
shall I strike? Our time is short. Of course. My path is clear. Where shall I strike? Anudura. At once. Anudura. My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? At once.
Your
I'm
man
awake.
is depleted.
I'm awake. Where shall I strike? It's yours. Anudura. I'm awake.
Allies'
I'm
hero
awake.
has fallen.
At once. Our time is short. Of course.
What you want? Iwaniwanga.
Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. Our time is short. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. At once. My strength is yours. I'll make short work. Bear arms. I'll make short work.
Our forces
My
are under
path
attack.
is clear. Our time is short. At once.
Let the killing begin.
Where shall I strike? Our time is short. My path is clear. My strength is yours. At once. Of course. At once. Anudura. At once. Anudura. At once. Of course. At once. Of course. At once. My path is clear. Bear arms. Of course. Victory is at hand. Anudura. Of course. Bear arms. My path is clear. I'll make short work.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
Once. Anudura. My path is clear. Where shall I strike? Our time is short. At once. Where shall I strike? Our time is short. Bear arms! Where shall I strike? Anudura! At once. My path is clear. Our time is short. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. Victory is at hand. Anudura! I'll make short work. My path is clear. Our time is short. Of course.
Our forces are under attack.
My strength is yours. Bear arms. At once.
Let the killing begin.
I'm awake. I'm awake. My path is clear. Anudura. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our allies'
Once.
hero has fallen.
My path is clear. Our time is short. At once. My strength is yours. Where shall I strike? Anudura. At once. I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course. At once. My path is clear. I'll make short. Victory is at hand. Bear arms. I'll make short. Bear arms. I'll make short. Bear arms. Our time is short. At once. Anudura. My path is clear. My strength is yours. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? Our time is short. My strength is yours.
Our allies' hero has
Time
fallen.
is short. Anudura. My strength is yours. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike?
Our
My
allies' hero has
strength is
fallen.
yours. Of course. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Do you want axe?
My strength is yours. Of course. My path is clear. At once. Anudura. At once. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course. At once. Of course. Anudura. I'll make short work of them. My path is clear. Bear arms. Of course. At once. I'll make short.
Our forces are under attack.
Victory is at hand. Our time is short. Of course. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. My path is clear. Anudura. Bear arms. I'll make short.
Our forces are under
My
attack.
path is clear. Of course. At once.
Our allies' hero has fallen.
My strength is yours. Bear arms. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. My strength is yours. Anudura. Of course. Our time is short. At once. Anudura. My strength is yours.
Our forces are under attack.
My path is clear. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. At once. Anudura. My path is clear. Where shall I strike?
Your man.
Our time is short. Of course. My path is clear. Where shall I strike? Anudura. At once. Anudura. My path is clear. Of course. At once. Of course. Anudura. Our time is short. Of course. At once. In Nordrasil's name. Inventory is full. At once. Anudura. My path. My strength is yours. Of course. Where shall I strike?
Who'd you want to kill?
Our time is short. My path is clear. Of course. My strength is yours. Anudura.
Greetings, friend.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course. Anudura.
Let the killing begin.
Where shall I strike? My strength is yours.
Forces are under attack.
I'm awake. I'm awake. At once. My path is clear. Of course. At once. My path is clear. At once. Where shall I strike? Of course. At once. I'll make short work. Victory is at hand. Of course. Anudura. My strength is yours.
Your man.
Our time is short. My path is clear. Where shall I strike? Anudura. Our time is short. Of course. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. At once. Our time is short. Anudura. Of course. Where shall I
Forces
strike?
are under attack.
Anudura. My path is clear. My strength is yours. Anudura. I'm awake. I'm awake. Of course. Where shall I strike? Our time is short. Anudura.
Our forces are under
Once.
attack.
I'll make short work. Where shall I strike? Anudura. Anudura.
Our allied hero has
Hurry. Once.
Our allied
In
hero has
Nordrasil's name.
Double kill.
Anudura.
Triple kill.
At once.
Our allied
I'll make
hero has
short. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. Bear arms. Anudura. Of course. At once. I'll make short. Victory is at hand. My strength is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. Anudura. Of course. At once. Of course. Anudura. Of course. Where shall I strike? Anudura. My path is clear. In Nordrasil's name. Anudura. Of course. My path is clear. Of course.
Our hero has fallen.
Dora. I'm awake. I'm awake. My strength is yours. Our time is yours. I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I strike? Tear on! In Nordrasil's name! My path is clear. At once. Victory is
Our
at
forces
hand.
are under attack.
My strength is yours. Our time is short. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake. Anudura. Where shall I strike? Of course. Bear arms. My strength is yours. Anudura. My path is clear. Of course. Anudura. At once. Anudura. Of course. I'll make short work of that. I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short. My path is clear. Of course. My path
Hero has fallen.
My strength is yours. Bear on!